Got stuck you in looking for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely, how lovely, how lovely it is for you. Got stuck you in looking for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely, how lovely, how lovely it is for you. Waiting's done and you find your home right here. The light goes off and it clicks, you figure out. You put it off, yeah you did. Life didn't fall apart with it. Couldn't miss what was intended. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Call it in on your favors, call them in. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Allow yourself some grace, you can have it. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Nothing happened by accident. Flowers bloom cause you planted them, watered them to perfection, and now there's no more empty vases. Passionate and so nurturing, watch it grow from the seeds you sent. Now you reap all the benefits. Ooh. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Calling in all your favors, call them in. Let the fears fly away, ride it out like a wave. Allow yourself some grace, you can have it. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. It's new now, cause he left all the baggage behind. Took a chance and just look what you found. Yeah, you know that it was about time, yeah. It's new now, cause you left all the baggage behind. Took a chance and just look what you found. Yeah, you know that it was about time, yeah. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you, you do what you do. Just like the wind, just let it pass through. Just put it past you.
Hi Felters and welcome. So it's the 6th of May. Just sitting here watching an interview with Sandy from the Felt Hub with Felicity on her membership group, Heartfelt, which I mentioned to you last time. It's really quite late at night. I'm doing a little bit of work and I was doing some crochet. I'll show you some of the bits in a minute that I'm crocheting. And Etsy has been absolutely dead for about 10 days. Nothing. But I've just sold my medium-sized Herdwick. So I'll just show you. I'm just going to get him ready. So if I sell one of my pieces that I've had for a while, he might have been to a couple of craft fairs. So I'm just going to go over him, brush him all out again, pull out any stray hairs, make sure he's looking his absolute best, then needle felt anything down that needs to be felted. These are my new tags because I couldn't find a replacement of the ones I had before, but they work well and I just tie that round a foot. The person can cut them off. So yeah, he's all ready to go. It's the 8th now, Thursday. So yesterday, well, I started this vlog really quickly because I was so happy that I sold that Herdwick, having sold nothing for ages on Etsy. Just to let you know, this is the quiet time. It's okay. Don't panic if you're not selling anything. I am working on the advent calendar right here. I had so many people say yes, and I had so many comments to the past couple of videos that I haven't, honestly, I'm so sorry, I haven't been able to reply to everyone, but I have definitely read through and reread through all of the comments. I've tried to reply to any questions. So I am working on the advent, and I've realised that I'm not going to be able to show you quite a bit of what I'm felting this month because it's for the advent. So I'm going to block this bit out so you can't see it, but I thought we'd have a quick catch up. Yesterday, Bella, my little white fluffy one, dog, she went in for a double op, the poor thing. She had some teeth out and she had a lump removed off her back. that had grown really quickly in the past couple of weeks. So we're really pleased it's been removed. They did sample it and it's inconclusive, but it's been sent off. So she's feeling a little bit sorry for herself and is going out for 10-minute walks and is really unhappy with me about that. But I'll show you a little footage of her. She's doing quite well considering it was 2 operations. I don't think I'd be doing that well. So we're just sort of watching her, keeping an eye on her. My daughter starts her first job this Friday, working in a cafe restaurant, so excited and nervous about that. Patreon, we've had our Zoom call. Sorry, this is all I've got to do the vet claim, but I've also got a note to constantly remind me about the Zoom calls, and I set the alarm on my phone as well. So we had the Zoom call yesterday and that was really lovely. Another sort of 25 of us on there, but we just catch up. There's a lot of people that are regulars, a lot of people just popping in, a lot of people just listening, which is fine. You know, if you're at work or if you're nervous about it, you can just listen in. And so I've got another Zoom call tomorrow and then another one Sunday, because I'm trying to include everyone in Australia and New Zealand because the time zones are always a bit difficult. I'm going to do a little bit more spinning and then finish that spinning video, work on my Advent, and then I've got a dyeing workshop as well, which is in, like I told you, the Lay Family Yarn at their sort of headquarters, and it's in about a week and a half, so looking forward to that. But yeah, I have been doing quite a bit of work on this Advent project and I just can't show you it, so sorry about that. But I'm enjoying it, really enjoying it, excited and pleased, and I think I've got the whole plan in my head all sorted as well, so I think I'm going to be able to do it how I want to do it, and it still be fun and exciting to open something every day for people. So cracking on with this.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, the soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric ride. You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow as the leaves change color. I dive in.
Yeah, really happy with how the deer turned out, and my daughter has claimed it. So I finished the blanket that I was doing for the dogs, and I'm really happy with it. It goes with the sofa, and Gracie loves it, so that's good. I also went to a Highland cow sort of a small show. It was put on by this farm that normally has sort of, it's for younger children, but they were doing some judging and I knew I'd be able to get quite close to the Highland cows and to be able to take some pictures. And they were stunning, lovely to see this. So this is them sort of, they had quite a few different classes. You're about to see a really naughty one in a minute. There were people standing really close to the railings and I was like, these are big creatures that are quite tricky. So this poor chap, he had a bit of fun holding on to this one. It was its first time in the ring. But yeah, it was lovely to get close, get some good pictures and to really sort of see them. Because I've got Highland cows near me in fields, but I would never, unless they were right by the fence, I wouldn't be able to get that close. So I had something to eat and then I walked round and I went because of this lady. She is Bubble Cat Crochet and I watch her on YouTube. And she mentioned she was doing this and prepping for it, and she does crochet. And So because she said it was a Highland cow show, I thought, oh, that would be lovely to go to. So I went. She sold about £1,000 worth on the day. She did so well. She had a lot more stock under the table and kept restocking. But then 2 stalls up from her, there was a needle felter who I met, who I've never seen before. So it's Never Needle Felt Better, which is a fantastic name. And we had a little chat, and yeah, she's going to be going to one of the wool shows. I can't remember which one it is. But she's got kits, she does sheep and Highland cows, and she also had, she does quite big cow heads too, and they were up. And she had one at the front, which was sort of an Instagram picture one. You'll see it in a minute, and these are hairs. But it was lovely to chat to her, and she was really popular. But yeah, this is the Instagram. You could have your photo taken beside it. And then there were some spinners too. So all in all, a really good show. Really pleased I went to it. So it's the 12th? It's a Monday. We've walked the dogs. It's a really hot day. It's 24 degrees, or it's going to be. So guess what? I decided to come in the garage because it's actually really cool at the moment. So it's actually a nice time to do kits. I'll just show you everything laid out. Here we are with everything around me, just getting ready. But in doing this, I am gonna, sorry, I ordered loads of kitchen roll. I am gonna make some room. So that will be really good. 36 kits all done. This is the tidiest I've had it for a while. These keep bulging out this side, just ignore them. Look at that. I can actually get in, and it's kind of because I've used a lot of the wool that I ordered. These are prizes for my Patreon prize draw that I'm going to do. I'm going to use up some of these for because I got into Holmfirth Art Week, so I'm going to do 2 big heads, and I'll show you a little bit of the carded wool I got from a farmer, which I'm trying to air out downstairs. And I've also tidied my office, so I'll show you that now. I'm so pleased. I've just, you know, when you tidy something a bit and you just feel a little bit better. And so I've gone all round my office. I've still got quite a few things up there. I've managed to hide it, the advent calendar, so it's not in shot. I've got to be so careful. So these are the things I'm working on. This is, I don't know if I mentioned it to you yet, but this is Winnie the Dragon that I got at that Highland Cow Festival. And I'm so pleased with Winnie because I was thinking about doing a dragon, and now I don't need to. But this is from Bubble Cat Crochet, I think is her name. I'll put her YouTube channel up. But yeah, Winnie is absolutely beautiful, and I'm very pleased. And Winnie's going to stay there in my office. And then I've put some wools out. It's like a wool shop. And then I just rearranged a little bit up here. Got my horses at the back there. Got all my little cows, little cow parade in there. And then I've got some of my crochet sort of at the back there. So I've got the octopus, Rosie the chicken, and Seth the sheep, and then the latest one, the reindeer that I did. Just put a few bits up here, added another row of wools so that I can see them all and then plan projects with them. And there's my spinning machine. And so yeah, it's all just a bit tidier. And there's Gracie, all cozy in her bed. She loves it in here. So right, I'm going to start with, so I finished that blanket for in the lounge, which I showed you. And I'm going to start this blanket for the dogs downstairs again, another one from Aldi, which was really cheap. So yeah, and I think I'm going to take this on the dyeing weekend that I've got coming up on Friday, because you need to have something really simple so you can take it to sort of dinner, but you can sit and I do like that chicken bag, but you can sit and talk to everybody and sort of not have to concentrate on your, so like if I took, because I'm trying to do another reindeer, he's hidden back there, I wouldn't be able to concentrate on that. So yeah, I think I might start the blanket tonight. Oh yes, and I forgot to show you 36 kits I've done. So it's all full up there. And then I've put a load under the table as well because I'm just running out of room. But yeah, 36 kits in one day. I could do 40 in a day, I reckon. So that's quite good. So this is the wool I got from a farmer. I was out walking in the fields, found some Hebridean sheep, found the farmer, and then I bought some fleece off him. I'll show you that in a minute. But he gave me this as well, which is his wool that had been carded. But it really does smell like it hasn't been washed. So I've been airing it out. I'm not going to wash it again because it would felt up. And that worked really well in the sun. And this is the actual fleece done. So I'm going to do one of the sheep heads. I'm going to do a Hebridean head. So I've washed that because we had such good weather. I've got Lay Family Yarn retreat this weekend, and that's their website, and their logo is, it's really hard to see, it's like a green and pink. So I think I'm going to make Kelly a little yarn ball sheep, which I've got on my Patreon. So I've got the feet, the dryer ball. I'm going to spin this and then I'm going to wrap it around this green, so sort of combining their logo colours. So I'm just going to try and spin this one up now, see how that goes. It should be quite straightforward. It looks like some similar ones to what I've done before, so let's give that a go. So I've spun all of that, and now I'm going to ply it onto that, so that'll be like I think it's called core spinning, and hopefully it'll give quite a nice effect. Let's try and get that done. With it. It's pink and with a touch of green, and I'm going to turn that into a sheep. Hope it turns out okay, but yeah, and I'm sure I've got enough as well. There we go, all done and finished. The wool was quite chunky, but yeah, hopefully Kelly really likes her. I think it's a she in pink, and I've got plenty of this left, so that's really good. So there we go, little sheepy done. So it's Tuesday the 20th, got back from the retreat on Sunday, had yesterday, sort of catching up. My husband's gone out all day today with the car because he's doing his YouTube channel as well. He's nearly monetized, so he's doing a fab job. I want to, number one, I have to do chicken tutorial. The chicken, he's back behind me somewhere, is a smaller version of the one I'm going to do for my Patreon. I'm going to make it bigger. So I've got to do that in the next 4 or 5 days, because I'm going to Barcelona on Monday with my daughter. So I will film a little bit of Barcelona, but not much, because I just want to sort of enjoy the time away with her. I also want to do a video with the weather being good. If I can do it, I'm not sure how it's going to pan out, but I really want to try it, and it's something slightly different as well. Always trying to do slightly different videos. for the channel. Yeah, so it's 8:41, got to go and walk the dogs, done the washing, you know, sort of done. I think in this, you don't sort of show all the in-between bits of doing the housework. My husband is being fantastic and helping me with the housework since he's retired. So life is definitely easier for me, which is great. But he's now got a lot of commitments with the car and getting videos, and his videos are really good quality. So yeah, I really support him in his channel. And I think because needle felting is a small niche area, cars, huge. He has good potential. Oh, I also got this mug when I went away at the weekend and I forgot to show it. It's got a Highland cow on it, of course. I couldn't resist. Hopefully you can see it there, but it's really sweet. Really, really sweet. I'd like to do a design similar to that. I love the style of it, sort of facing forwards. What else? Oh, I'm also going to tidy up this area behind me. I've got the boxes. I'm going to move my printer down, move some of the boxes out, and I'm going to put my hand-dyed wool there because I really need to see the amount I have to stop me from purchasing any more. I feel the awful addiction of, oh, just one more skein, one more. So if I put it out there, I can see all the colours I've got, and I'm like, no, I've got enough colours to do something with that. So, and also I'm gonna, like I said, I looked at my wools out in the garage a while ago, and I thought I'll do some bags. And then I looked at it and I thought, well, no, I sort of need that. But I think I'm going to have another look again and do some bags up because I could also put some wool yarn. I've got some cheaper wool yarns that I'm probably not going to use that I bought at the very beginning of my wool journey when I was quite sort of inexperienced with the kind of wools that I needed. So yeah, I think I'm going to just do a bit of wool tidying. Then we're on to chicken, but I might go out, not today because I've got to walk the dogs, but at least the weather is good. And then I'll go out and do that video. But yeah, loved the retreat. Really, really loved it because everybody is so supportive. Like I didn't know, well I did, no I didn't know anyone, but there was 2 other YouTubers there who I've seen before. So you kind of feel like you knew them. And then Kelly as well, she does she has a YouTube channel which is really lovely and she talks about her allotment as well. So you kind of feel you know these people but you don't. But yeah, everybody else who I sat with, they were so lovely. And I would love to do it again next year, but with all the same people, you know. So but you meet new people and it would be great. So from that point of view, it was a fantastic retreat, just sitting, talking. Everyone else was knitting. I think I was the only one crocheting. I'm not sure, but they were all like crocheters as well. So they were all, you know, loved seeing what I was making too. But next year I'd like to go back being able to knit socks. That's the only thing I want to knit. I don't really want to knit anything else. But I'd like to learn how to do socks. There's a lot I'd like to do. There's a lot we'd all like to do, isn't it? It's just time. So I'll crack on with tidying up the wool. There we go. I've put all my wools down there. I took the top row off because I'll probably put some of those on there as well because I've got to do a couple of heads that when the heads are done I hang them up here because that's a really good place to keep them. But yeah, I feel so much better that I've got everything there so I can see all the colours and I know I don't need to purchase any more. I just put the black cardboard that was actually from the World of Wool advent calendar on either end and it just held it all in, and I've still got some of my boxes. The other boxes are out the back. I'm going to go through my wool and do some bags, not today, probably tomorrow, but yeah, pleased. Looks, it's just good for me to look at it and know that's it. I don't really need any more. It's Saturday the 24th. I've just been working in my office. I've got some new needles that have arrived from Heidi Feathers, or there's some new needle packs that she sent me, so I'll show you that when I get back from Barcelona. Mr. Chicken is all done. I'll put his little bit of better footage up now. Got all of these piled up. I've started on something else with this next door. I'll show you in a minute. I've just been doing a 2D scene, which is going to be a video, and I have been looking through Helen Winter's book, Create Beautiful Needle Felted Landscapes, which you guys probably would have seen in one of my last vlogs, I think it was in. It's such a good book. But yeah, a bit of a mess. Got all my colours out, which is what you need to do. Got my new big carders, really happy with them. Mixing colours, I've just mixed this nice colour up for some flowers. But, well, I won't turn you around, I look a bit of a mess. But I've done about 4 hours, I suppose, and my hands are killing me. It's just aching so much. It's even aching holding the phone right now. But on a plus point, I've picked up some HRT, and I'm going to start that after I get back from Barcelona. I don't think I'm going to have this video. I wanted this up tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. I'm going to put some ice on my hands. It's just all my joints have been aching, basically. You know what it's like, menopause. But hopefully the HRT will help. But yeah, it's just frustrating, isn't it, when you want to do stuff, but your body is hurting you. So I've got to listen to it and stop. So I'll go and put some ice on these and come back and do another couple of hours later, hopefully. And so this is what I've been working on. So I've taken that wool colour and I'm turning it into, so I was doing the granny squares, but I'm turning it into a hexy cardigan. So you just sort of get bigger and bigger, and this is like one half of it. So your arm would go there and this would go down the body, but obviously you have to sort of shape some of it as you go along. And I think I might put like the granny squares at the bottom or at the sides. I'm just trying to work that out, but obviously I haven't done any of this for a while, just with my hands hurting. But I really like it. I think it's quite sweet. So that, I think, is sort of what I'm going to be doing with it. It's a bit bright. I'll see how it is. I want to make something I'll wear, not something just for the sake of making it. So, but I do love the colours of this wool. Oh yeah, and I had my nails painted green to go with this wool. And I'm in my frog era. I'm really looking forward to making a frog for Patreon as well. So it's a very froggy colour. But my husband thought it was a witchy colour, or Shrek. I was like, thank you very much. But yeah, it does look a bit odd, but it's the same green as that. It matches perfectly. Okay, I've got practically all of my wools. I've got some of that as well there. And yes, is that nice, Safi? Having a good look round. And I'm going to do some bags, so I'm just going to work through, and I'm going to try and put the colourways together, like the browns, the greys. Just try and organise myself a little bit better in here. This is the bag I've put together of wools I don't want. It's better than nothing, and I've organised the wools again in the garage so it looks a bit tidier. It's just over 900 grams. I'm going to do it for about £15 on Etsy plus postage, and because it's quite heavy it'll be about £6 I think postage, but that'll go up. I'll put that up tomorrow when this goes, or Sunday when this goes live. So if you're interested, there's lots of glitter. It's all tops, there's greys, and then there's some nice blends, perfect for 2D felters, and then really a bit of pink, but really it's an absolute bargain at £15 because it's probably worth about 40, 50. Right, so I'm going to put that one up. So here are these two all framed up. That one looks great in there, really pleased with it. It's really simple. I used a double-sided tape on the back just to attach them. This is the Moy McKay one, and I did keep the glass in, which has squished this a bit, but I wanted it to press it flat. So yeah, it's quite a nice big frame. Anywhere I put them, I have to be careful of the reflection trying to show you, but I think you can see I'm happy with how that's come out. I want to do the sheep better, but I'm pleased with everything else. So this is like the body, that's the arm. I've got to do the same for the other side. And then I think I'm going to put the granny squares, let's go in a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the granny squares along the bottom. So that's kind of, so you sew along the top up there. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue them round, oops, that's wrong, you know, in the right order, up around the front. I think that'll look too jazzy. like it's not jazzy enough anyway, but if you know what I mean. I think I'll just do them around the bottom, and then I will do, there's a panel in the back, or maybe I won't, I don't know. But yeah, so that's my intention with this, but it's taking forever. Oh my goodness, this has taken so long to get to this stage, and it's nowhere near. Well, I don't know, it's like at least halfway through, I suppose. But yeah, it looks good. I like the colours still. It's the first. The month has gone, just like that. I have a couple of new things to show you just before we finish up. The International Felt Makers Association, the magazine Felt Matters, arrived, and I just want to show you this lovely lady here. She makes chicken footstools, and they're so gorgeous. She makes them out of sort of materials, and they must have a metal frame inside them. But they're really pretty. And then this lady here is Sarah Marshall, Cotswold Lamb and Swaledale Ewe. I always like to see some of the pictures on the inside. But yeah, thoroughly recommend International Felt Makers Association, and you get your insurance if you go to craft fairs with them. Then next up, also I can show you here, is Vicky. She has produced her next book, and I have got a copy of it already. I'm so excited. So the book she's done before, some of you guys will remember, she's done needle felted accessories, and then she's done a little bunny and also a little teddy bear, all with the accessories. Well, she's now done this book, and it's got 10 projects inside it, and it's perfect for beginners and also if you're slightly more advanced too. She's got templates in there. I think this is one of my most favourite, but she's got, let me read you out the names. We've got Autumnal Pumpkin, the Rainbow. Oh yes, so I purchased one of these from her a long time ago, and she shows you how to make these because I think it's a really fantastic construction, and she uses it in the back of her photos. And so I thought it was a really good prop to have in my photos too. Fuzzy Monsters, Whimsical Wizard. Oh, he's really good. Let me show you the Whimsical Wizard. So I won't show you all of it, but you can see there's lots of pictures. But I love the Whimsical Wizard because he's got a hood on, so it's really different. Oh, look at them there. Oh my goodness. There you go. So those are some of the extras that you can add on, but the Whimsical Wizard is really beautiful. And what else have we got? Fairy House, Otter in a Teacup, Colourful Caterpillar, Little Mousy, The Wise Old Owls, Paisley the Penguin. So she does have templates for them as well. But it's not just the single items, it's all the little accessories that go with them too. So there's a small picture of some of the extras. And then if you look at the front at the bottom, so this is available on Amazon. I'll link it down below. But yeah, really, it's a good thick book. How many pages have we got? Oh, 130 something. I mean, look at the penguin. I love him. Isn't he adorable? So if you need extra inspiration and ideas, and if you're a beginner, really good book. Now let me show you the Heidi Feathers items. We'll zoom down because it's a lot easier for you to see. So Heidi Feathers has got some new needle mixes, which I love, and a couple of new needles as well. This is a 2D mix, which is some needles specifically. Did I have it in shot? Yeah, to help you with your 2D felt. So there'll probably definitely be a star needle there. These two, so this is the Discovery mix, and I think it's got nearly every needle. Now, I love Heidi Feathers mixes. She used to be the Ultimate mix was the one I used to like, but I think the Discovery mix is going to take over because you just don't know all the needles when you first start. So buying this, and it's probably going to be, I don't know, 18 to 20 pounds, maybe more. It's just so worth it because you get to try all the different types of needles. And when someone mentions a new needle and you think, oh God, I never heard of that, it'll be in your Discovery mix. These two aren't on the website yet, but they will be very soon. Actually, I think one of these is. Now, these are slightly newer needles as well to add to her range. Let me just get what they are. This is a twisted or spiral, but you know how I like the light blue one, which is the 40. This is a 42. So even better. So that's lovely. I will definitely use that one. And then this is a 36 star twisted. So star means it's got the grooves down it and it's twisted as well. So that'll be a really useful needle, especially for 2D felts. So it's probably in your 2D mix already. But those are her new needles. And then let's just move those aside. This is an iron-on image transfer pen. It's $3.99. I guess it doesn't look much, just showing you like this. But basically, so you'll have your picture on here. See this? This is me. I can't draw. So you'll have your picture on here and you'll turn it over. So this is when you're doing 2D felts. And then if you put a light underneath it, you trace it with this pen. Obviously be a bit bigger than this. And then you turn it over and you put your felt underneath and you will iron on the top and it will transfer this image directly to your felt. How fab is that? Because that is the problem when you're trying to do 2D felts, trying to get a really good version of the image. And lots of people do things where you do little dots and it appears on the felt underneath and then you go, oh right, yeah, so that's the image all dotted. So yeah, I think this felt pen will be fantastic. $3.99. This one is on her website now. And what else was I going to say about it? Oh, and it's permanent as well. So whenever you have the lines on your felt paper, you will cover them all up anyway, but you will get a perfect image transferred on to your piece of felt that you're using. So I think this is a really good buy. It's also, you can use it to sort of write your children's names instead of putting tags on and stuff because it's a permanent pen. But yeah, that is a really good one. That's on their website now. I also wanted to just briefly mention that I threw in the HRT phrase the other day just to explain it's hormone replacement therapy. I really understand it's not for everybody and it's not something I've just gone on a whim to go and get. I have been thinking and reading up about it for about 6 months. I've had joint and ache pains for about 3 or 4 years, obviously menopausal age, and it's sort of been spreading up my body, and it's been in my arms, it's been in my ankles and my knees, but my shoulders started hurting recently, and so that's what prompted me to go to the doctor and chat, and had a long chat with the doctor. She was lovely. I have been on a natural hormonal sort of supplement, and that did help for a bit, but it's so expensive and it's not completely helping. But I'm keen to hear your ideas or your thoughts on it too, because I know there's a lot of ladies of a similar age to me that do watch this studio vlog. But yeah, I fully appreciate it's not for everybody, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens and see if it helps. So sorry, I just threw that in. It wasn't something I just went, oh, I'm going to go and get it. I have been thinking about it seriously for a long time. That's it for this month. I have Hornfirth Art Week next month, so I've got to make, yeah, so I just was talking to you and I said, oh yeah, put heads up on there. What I meant was sheep heads or cow heads. Sounded a bit weird. So I've got to do 2 sheep heads. So I'm going to make them quite soon because I don't like things hanging over me, because I have a deadline for that for the end of June. I'm going to do a frog for my Patreon. Obviously still doing some of the crochet projects as well. I've got the needle felting advent calendar up the top there, and I hope to release it so that people can purchase it. It's a pre-order, so you pay for it, and then I know I have the money to pay for everything, because working out 100 people ordering an advent calendar for whatever price it would be, it's going to be something like, I'm paying for items up to £6,000, £7,000 or £8,000 worth. So obviously once people have paid, it's fine. But yes, I'm still working on that. That's just sitting up there at the moment, having a little break. We've got the Wool Monty as well. I don't know if I'll go to that. It's in Sheffield because it's so close. I always feel it'd be nice to pop along. So I might have a look at the exhibitors list. Tell me if you're going. But that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed it. A bit of a varied month as always. The business is quite quiet at the moment with Etsy. But I do sort of sell courses and stuff, and I've sold a few kits, but this is sort of the quieter months for me. But that's why, you know, I've got Patreon, developing that up, and the advent calendar, and really trying to keep myself busy. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful month of crafting, felting, knitting, crocheting, whatever you do, paper crafts. But thank you for being here as always, because reading your comments helps me keep going forwards and encourages me all the time. Everybody is so, so lovely. And I encourage you to read the comments as well, because people are just so lovely. So have a wonderful month. See you again next month, and take care.